My wife, without warning, randomly abandoned me to go find herself. When she comes back, I'm making sure she finds.
This is like one of the main reasons I don't believe in what's it called? Joint accounts. There's other reasons, but this is one of the main reasons why I don't believe in joint accounts, and I don't believe in adults or adults in the house not working or bringing in income to at least at minimum support their lifestyle. So I have a thing where at least with me, if you're living with me, you don't pay no bills. That's just what you don't do. You don't pay bills living with me. However, I'm not paying for your upkeep and you're paying for groceries. And by groceries, I mean also eating out. So I have a firm discipline type of rule that you shouldn't eat out more than 2 to 3 times a week. And in those instances, those are dates. So as a man, you pay for dates. But we'll say Sunday through Thursday, typically, like those are the days, dinner should be at the house. Maybe breakfast should be at the house too. Like what you do for lunch is what you do for lunch. Like, if you want to make a sandwich, bring something, or if you want to eat out, fine, whatever. But like, I'm talking about sit down restaurants eating, and it's not Friday or Saturday, I count that as groceries, and I think a woman should have to pay for that when you're all living together, when y'all are married. Because typically, in most cases, generally speaking, women do the cooking. So I can consider that groceries. But there's no other bills that have to be paid in the house. And I also say your upkeep. And I say your upkeep because if I'm paying all this, if the bills come out to $4,000 a month, and your upkeep come out to $10,000 a month, that's on you. There's no, if you can afford that, whatever. But I don't think your upkeep should be $10,000 a month if I'm paying the bills in the house or whatever your upkeep is. If you like getting your nails done every week and changing them, great for you. But that should come out your account. It shouldn't come out mine. And I say this is why I don't believe in joint accounts, is because if I'm already paying all the bills, why do I have to expend even more money to share with somebody who should have their own money? This ain't 1922. This is 2024. You should have your own money. Maybe if you don't want to work, a 9 to 5, I ain't got nothing against that. But you better find something to do that bring him income. Because I just don't understand why I would be paying all the bills and paying for your upkeep. And I don't even believe in paying for a woman's lifestyle, because it's bad on both ends. I've had homeboys who've done it. I've seen scenarios where it's done, and dudes get real disrespectful, real entitled, and a lot of us start looking at you like, what are you here for? Because it's just the way we start looking at it. Because when you do the math for a lot of us, paying your lifestyle, it would be more than having a chef and a maid in the house. And you can pretty much find sex anywhere at this point, so that's not even an issue. So that's another reason why. And then I've seen women get real beside themselves when a man pays for the entire lifestyle. It's kind of like it goes from a level of appreciation and gratitude to like, this is what you're supposed to be doing, and I'm not going to do anything in return. So those are other reasons why I don't believe in paying a joint account. And for scenarios like this, because look what she did. And this is not particular to women, men do it too. But look, like, if I had a joint account, if I'm paying all the bills in the house, like I said, the bills are $4,000 a month, and I'm putting another $500 in the joint account, and she putting nothing in there, and I'm putting in there for years, and then she decided that, you know what, I'm gonna take it all out and just go do my own thing. And then something happens to me, where would that leave me? Granted, you should have other accounts and stuff too, but where would that leave me? And like in a scenario like this, where would this leave anybody? Even as a woman, if you were the other shooting around, where would that leave you? That's why I don't believe in joint accounts, because it's just, I just don't. And this is why I believe in people should all have their own income coming in the house. As long as it's legal, I wouldn't care, but you should have your own income coming into the house, because it just, I just don't believe in it. I don't subscribe to it, and I won't ever will. especially if I'm paying all the bills in the house. Like there's a story right now going on around on TikTok and whatnot where a guy he got really injured at work, and they were struggling. He was doing whatever he can to pay ends meet. To come to find out later that his wife had $47,000 saved up. $47,000 saved up that she had been taking from the joint account for years, and she didn't help not one time. You know how disheartening that would be as a man to know that, and you didn't even want to help in my lowest time. You know how hurt I would be. It's just all the like. I will say this: as a kid, I didn't really understand how spouses cheat on each other after so many years. Not saying it's right, but I understand it now. Cause both as men and women, y'all will break a mofo down to the point where they just give up and don't care. And they are willing to do anything that'll get you to leave them alone. And y'all have no issue with doing it. I used to say it all the time. There are worse things somebody can do than cheat on you. And there definitely are. Because some of y'all just don't care how y'all treat y'all partners as long as y'all are benefiting, because y'all are so inconsiderate and selfish. Like, there is nothing worse than an inconsiderate and selfish partner. I promise you there's nothing worse than that. Nothing. Nothing at all. Because they generally just will break you down to the point where you just don't care what happens as long as they are away from you. And the peace of mind you get when they gone is just unfathomable. Like, you just can't imagine. You can't imagine how great it is because of the selfishness and inconsiderate behavior. I'm telling you. But like I said, I understand how somebody can get to a point where they just don't care what happens in the situation, because y'all, a lot of y'all really don't care how y'all treat other people, and it's crazy. And it's crazier because it's people y'all claim to love. It's not even strangers. It is people you claim to love, and that is trash.